Yeah, it was just going back to when we first had it listed, it was just a very unique property, right? So it fit a specific person with a specific model, which at the time these people weren't in the game because they had bought this previous property from us, a year and a half prior to. So it was almost like a perfect storm that it ultimately it didn't go through. It worked out for the sellers to give them more time to find the property that they wanted to go and find. And then when this person came along, they just said, hey, this might be a perfect match. It was literally like, what do you have? Oh, wow, hey, by the way, this one's potentially coming back to market. Let's see if they would be willing to make a deal. And then it was just, all these different moving parts with so-and-so needs this property. They're going to run that part of the business. We're going to live here, kind of do a homesteading, and we're going to do this retreat space with all these little micro cabins that are self-sustaining and everything like that for their business model, and financially talking to banks and making all those moving parts work, because that's a super dynamic, it's not your traditional purchase, right? So making sure business plans met, underwriting, and working with different banks and different bankers, it really all came together, but it was one that almost got away.
There was a ton of educating involved in well, because there was like solar arrays and obviously all the homesteading things and all the quirks that go around with all the different buildings and their previous intentions and how they might fit what the new buyer's looking for, and the geothermal systems that are in place. So and all these things, getting everybody up to speed on, you can get credits for this and that, and taking in all the information was another huge part of it that ultimately I think sealed the deal on, wow, this is going to work for our family and friends and clients long term. So.
Yeah, it was like a holistic retreat prior to everything being semi off grid. Hey, we have solar when it's needed, but otherwise it's candle light and very meditative and very, no EMFs and all the different stuff. So it had a very specific use case that the sellers wanted to preserve.